two damn phones. Babylons can't crack the code. Used to sip out styrofoam.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Dax. We're back here on today. Now, the gameplay in the background is not mine. Yeah, it's definitely not mine, 100%. This guy, I think he went like 85-0, so something outrageous like that. He just said I can use his gameplay if I link his channel in the description. So I linked his channel in the description. I mean, I don't really care if you subscribe to him because he's not really like affiliated with me, so there's no point to describe. He's not a friend of mine. I just went online and typed in Call of Duty Black Ops 3 free gameplay or Black Ops 2 gameplay, and then whatever it said, it's a link to my channel if you want to use my gameplay. So I don't want to get copyrighted or anything, but so we're using his gameplay. I don't know, but whatever. Before I actually start with this, I actually want to tell you something a little bit funny. You know how when you try to get something free on the internet, it tells you like, go like our page on Facebook, go follow us on Instagram in order to get out to unlock it, stuff like that. So today I actually tried to get a new outro, and I probably have a new outro, unless if it didn't send to my email, maybe they scam me. But pretty much what happened was, I was trying to get the outro, and it told me in order to get the outro, you have to send a tweet on Twitter saying that you're gonna get this outro with the link. So I'm like, alright, maybe I can just move around this, because I don't want to show all my Twitter people that I'm freaking downloading some Schwab outro. So all I did, I just deleted the text, and I wrote, I'm a scrub. It was just like, I don't even know, it was the first thing that showed up. I'm like, oh, whatever, I'm a scrub. And then I entered it in, and then after that, I was like 20 seconds later, I'm like, that was actually probably not a good idea. I mean, whatever, I call myself a scrub. But, and then not even like a minute later, I saw my friend sent me this text. So he pretty much took a screenshot of him clicking like on the thing that I call myself a scrub. So very sad. So funny. I call myself a scrub on the internet. Hilarious. But today we're actually going to talk about something a little bit different. We're actually going to talk about my thoughts of school. Now, if you guys do end up enjoying the video, freaking smash that like button, because lately sport's been down. This video actually probably went up a little bit earlier than normal. The time that this video could go up, you're probably still sleeping. I don't know, this is the time YouTube recommended me to upload. I think it's like around like 11 o'clock-ish lunchtime. Normally I upload around 9 o'clock nighttime. So we're gonna see if the views just change. So I don't know, we'll just try this out. So my thoughts about school is, I've actually been talking to my friend that's in college now for like the past year. I've been talking to him for the past couple weeks or so, and he's actually been saying he's probably going to drop out of college. So the school that I go to and the school that he used to go to, which obviously he came from my same school as me, pretty much what it is, it's a school that focuses heavily on going to college and learning about all this stuff, taking the SATs. Actually, tomorrow I'm actually taking the PSAT. By the time that this video goes live, I'm actually sitting in the classroom taking the PSAT, which is kind of alright. I mean, I'm not really that scared for the test. Like, it's not going anywhere. No college is going to see my PSAT score, so I'm fine. But in school's been very hard for me, and this school is very strict, teaching information that you're going to have to know in college. But there's certain classes that you completely don't need to know. And I've been talking to him for the past couple weeks, and he's been saying how he's probably going to drop out of school. Now, that kind of sounds weird, considering that the school that we went to is very college intensive. They want you to learn so much, so when you go to college, you can be successful and make up $2 million a year. Stuff like that. They want you to know how to go to college and be really good. But he's saying he's going to drop out because if you think about it like this, the job he's working in right now is going to get the same pay as the job he's trying to get to in 4 years from now. And it's actually a little bit weird to say because normally when you go to college, you're going to get more pay than the job that you're working in during college. But he doesn't see a need to waste 4 years of his life in college if he's going to get the same pay as the one that he's working in now. So, I don't know. So, he's actually kind of made me a little bit tilted because a couple weeks ago, I was just like, whatever. College, it's, you know, I got to go to it. My mom has expectations for me. I got to go there. Like, whatever. It's not an issue. And then he's telling me, no, don't go to college. It's trash. Waste of time. And then I'm like, I mean, I can see it being a waste of time, but yet again, I have high expectations in this family, and I can't just not skip out on college and be a straight bum scrub. So he makes a solid point on saying how if you get a job that's making the same pay, what's the point of going to college? I mean, I get it, but that's not really what I'm talking about today. I mean, if you want to become a computer engineer and get like $150,000 a year, be my guest. That would be actually insane if any of you guys become a computer engineer. Actually, leave in the comments, what do you guys actually want to be with you when you grow up? That's kind of cool to talk about and stuff, because personally right now I have no idea what I want to do when I grow up, but I really enjoy video editing and I want to do something like that or something in the future. So obviously that's why I make YouTube videos, because I get to experience it. But the other problem is growing the actual channel and getting people to watch it. But that's a different story. Now, in my opinion, these classes that I'm about to tell you are the complete useless. I've been in school for 11 years now, and these are the classes that you're not going to need to know. These are just like, there's no point for these. So the first class that I actually have on the list, so this year I actually take physics. Now, physics normally is a very, very hard class, but the teacher that we have is super chill. and he's all right, whatever. We just do like the work, and he's fine. Right now, I actually have like a steady grade of like a B+. I'm horrible at science. Now, I don't see a need for science class unless if you want to be like, I don't even know, an astronaut or a spaceman. An astronaut, spaceman, or those are the same thing. Or if you want to be like a marine biologist or something like that. Obviously, if you guys actually want to be one of those and I just discriminated your beliefs on what you want to do when you grow up, that's I didn't discriminate. I'm just saying stuff that's not going to be useful for college. So I don't see as like, if you didn't have to take science in college, there's no point to take science. Why do I have to know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? I don't. Like, maybe that's cool to just talk about in a conversation. Hey, man, did you know the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? I'm like, oh, wow, cool. I also learned that in 7th grade. So, yeah, you want to state some actual facts? But, I don't know, science, it's just, like, I don't gotta know that. But luckily this year I'm actually doing not too shabby in science class. Although, again, physics is very unimportant. I don't even know how to calculate mass times volume divided by height equals MC squared divided by 18. What's the power of the sun? I don't even know that all together in one thing. That's just not important in life. Like, another class obviously everyone is taking is math. Math is, it's trash. Unless if you want to be, I don't even know, a construction worker, businessman maybe, or organize clothes or something. I don't even know. Any job that does not have to deal with math is legit jobs that I want to do when I'm older, because math is not my hard thing. Computer engineering, it requires a lot of math. I actually was thinking about doing computer engineering for a little bit, but then I'm like, oh boy, math. No, I'm not doing it anymore. So math is kind of, you know, that's not important. Obviously, if you go to college, it's very important because that's all you do in college. You do math. And then all the other core classes for the next, like, 4 years or 2 years, whatever it is. And if you didn't need to go to college, you don't need to know math. So there's really no point. Next, the other thing is this is actually a really important one. Is actually, like, Spanish class. Now, Spanish is obviously really important. There's actually a lot of Spanish-speaking people. Now, that's probably one of the most important classes that I take out of like my electives, because the elective I'm taking is like video editing. I have video editing and Photoshop editing class, and those are just boom, easy stuff. That's both of those are like really what I want to do when I grow up, so it's kind of a win-win situation. Those obviously I focus on the most, but then when it comes to Spanish, obviously I probably need to know Spanish in the long run, but I've been taking it for 3 years now, and the only words I know is hola, como estas. I'm just kidding. No, obviously I know more words than that. That'd be retarded if I took Spanish for 3 years and I only know 4 words. That's stupid. But another important topic that you guys should probably want to focus on in school is history. Now, you guys are like, come on, why do you gotta know history? Like, what is this? Now, it actually depends what type of history you take. If you want to talk about with your friends, if you want to talk about the 1600s, what happened to Napoleon in whatever, I don't even know, the 1700s or something. If you want to talk about that with your friends and have a conversation, that's perfectly fine. Honestly, I don't see a job that would require that unless if you want to be, like, I don't know, someone that tracks down aliens. Actually, no. If you want to track down aliens, that's probably like science. If you want to learn about buildings and when they were made and stuff, maybe you gotta learn about history. But in my history class, we pretty much talk about current events. We talk about the political debates and stuff that are happening now. Obviously, we're all screwed. GG. So maybe that type of history class is going to be important to talk about up-to-date events, thoughts, debates, current events that are happening nowadays. That's probably important. That's probably the most important. So obviously the last class is English. Now I speak English okay for myself. English is my first language, so I speak it pretty good. People are probably like, oh, English is so important, but I mean, if you didn't need to go to college and take those college essays, then why do you need to know English? I know how to speak fluent English, so why do I still need to take it? English is important probably to like 5th or 7th grade when they're still teaching about grammar, punctuation marks, periods, and all this kind of stuff. But at this point, I don't even know what we're learning. We're just reading books that are at college level. But what if I don't want to read books when I'm older, huh? I don't want to read books. I just want to go to the news, read whatever's happening in the world. Oh, nice. Go to my job, clock out, and then go to sleep. That's all I want to do. And repeat, I'm not going to go read a book. What do I look like? A book? No, I'm not reading a book. So, I don't know. You might obviously in this video, I was kind of just ranting about school for a little bit. The Grand Theft Auto 5 videos aren't going anywhere. Actually, I find it kind of fun to edit yesterday. And also, this one's probably going to be fun to edit as well. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to see more, please freaking smash that like button. Let's try to get 5 likes into this episode. And as always, thanks for watching.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, 'cause I don't fucking care.